Hey everyone, my name is James and welcome back to ChippysCouch. So usually I'm not this unprofessional, but if you can hear my fan in the background, it's simply because this office is like an oven. I feel like I'm literally turning into chips right now and I'm not comfortable with it. It's so hot today in Britain. I thought summer was dead. It's apparently back for round 2, kicking me down, but I love it. I actually do love summer. I just don't think I'm equipped for the heat anymore. I've gone fully into winter mode. Like, I'm burning Christmas candles in the background, you know, getting that Christmassy vibe going. It's going to be Christmas in a couple of months, right? I'm working my way there. Yeah, and it just kicks up the heat today. So if you do hear a fan, I apologize. But welcome back to the Throwing Class series. This doesn't have a real intro, but welcome back. In the last episode, if you didn't get the chance to see it, I took down the Goblin army. And I farmed for a bunch of stuff, so we're now using ninja gear instead of sandstone stuff. And it's my goal with today's episode to do the Eye of Cthulhu. So what are we going to do to get there? Well, because we took down the Goblin army, it's my goal to get the Goblin Tinkerer because he was using these Goblin balls. And these Goblin balls were really, really, really good. So I want to get some more Goblin balls in my life and see what they're about. So, since the last episode, the episode ended on Slime Raid. I obviously killed all the slimes because I was like, yeah, give me a free king slime fight. And I actually ended up getting one, which was great. And then I got something which I thought was very interesting. I got the Technic Scroll, which I'm very, very pleased about. So here it is. I actually haven't read it yet, so I wanted to save it for you guys. Sets your active technique on use. 18+1 throwing damage. Releases a damaging hidden blade towards your cursor. Okay, let's try it on this. Okay. So now that the Technic Scroll is activated, apparently what I need to do is I need to deal some throwing damage. And then this throwing damage will heal this meter above my head. And I get 3 points by default. Once it's charged, I can click the button and it will send out a hidden blade. Oh, there you go. That was it. Yeah, that was alright. I wouldn't say it was to, you know, go home about. What's that expression? To ring home about? To go... I don't know. I actually don't know. I've said an expression, I literally have no clue what it means. But nothing to sing about? Would that work? I don't know what I'm talking about, guys. It's been a long day. It's been a long day. I'm drinking a cup of tea right now. In reality, I should definitely be drinking the coffee. You know, that's one thing, right? When I met a YouTuber a couple of weeks ago. He was called the Spiffing Brit. I'm sure some of you have heard of him. And he has this deal where Yorkshire Tea send him tea bags, right? So when I met him because he was like, hey, do you want a cup of this Yorkshire Tea? And I'm like, yeah, sure, why not? Not knowing he was a YouTuber or anything about him, I was just like, I'm always down for a freebie, right? So he's getting this free tea bags, right? I feel like we need to be cashing in as well. Now, I've been mentioning broken washing machines for a while now. And I haven't heard one washing machine company get back to me. So I really feel like it's time to integrate it into part of our brand. So if you ever have a broken washing machine, let me know. We'll create a union. Maybe we'll all get brand deals. Could you imagine? Could you imagine if that happened? That would be a real powerful force on YouTube, wouldn't it? If me, playing Terraria, could get a washing machine. Yeah, it'd be pretty beautiful. Right, so the goal now is I am going to linger around until I get a Goblin boy. And that is literally all I'm going to do. I'm just going to wait until we get a Goblin. While I'm waiting, actually, it's time to check something out. Because I got a comment about this yesterday. And I didn't have time to look it up to see if it's real or not. So if you left this comment, you know who you are. I hope you've been telling me straight facts. So somebody said that you can use the U-wood to make some kind of throwing weapon. Oh, and you actually can. Okay. So it is Goblin War Spears, 23+1. So it's using the Arcane Armor Fabricator, and that's what we're getting after the Eye of Cthulhu. All right, okay, cool. So we actually have something to do, because I remember these. I remember this is why I originally got it. So these are for the Ranger, actually. I remember that, well, this is it. I'm remembering wrong, but I thought it was you got the U-wood because the U-wood made Bard Armor. But I am just remembering this wood loot. Okay, cool. That's good. It's nice to have a weapon in mind for once we've done the next step. It's good. Hey, it's a Goblin boy. Nice. I'm hoping I've got enough money for everything. When I did the King Slime again, I was like, great. This is great for me. Right, so we get spiky balls. However, we don't have the Spiky Bombs, which are the ones I wanted. So I will buy a stack, and I'm going to see if you can actually make them. Because I imagine that you might be able to turn these into... Oh! Oh, okay. That kind of caught me off guard. I don't know who would be making these. This is for, like, true AFKers. What were they called? They were called bomb spikes. Or spiked something. Spike. Yeah, I don't think you can make it. They were really good, though. Like, it was almost worth farming out that event just to get more. And I won't lie, like, I did kind of factor it into my Eye of Cthulhu method. I was like, if I get some of these bad boys, we're going to be on a roll. So yeah, that pretty much sums up that. What time is it back home? Oh, it's nighttime. I usually don't like to be this irresponsible, but I am going to do it. I'm going to get some of these, some of this. My commentary, this is for real. My commentary always melts the second I actually have to do something important. Like, for real. Like, I'm like, oh, I just need to get this and that and that. Like, I don't know what to say. Yeah. What am I getting? I'm getting Day Bloom, which I only have one of. So I guess we make regen then. That's a bad move. That's not a good move right there. Okay, let's combine these two together. So we get Spectre Boots. So we can now fly. And do we leave the rest? I think we leave the rest. We buff up what we can. We slap down another one of these campfires. Just to give it a little bit of extra brightness for you guys at home that are watching on mobile. That'll soon be playing on mobile because of 1.3. Very exciting stuff. It's funny because every time I say the release date for 1.3, everybody thinks I'm joking. But it really is August 27th. People are so used to being baited. Okay, let's give this a go. Let me turn off that minimap. Okay. So we can keep it on one track, which I know I've just failed to do. But if we can keep it on one track, that'd be great. Because then we can continuously do damage to it. Because if we can get it to run along... I don't know. I think it'll work out well. So I would say for damage output, this is going great. Every time I do the Eye of Cthulhu and I have to like actually focus on movement, it reminds me of Euromir so much. So back in the day, Euromir held this Olympic tournament. And you had to kill the Eye of Cthulhu using grenades. And I was only like 14 at the time. I wasn't very good at Terraria. I'm 22 now and I'm not very good at all. But it really taught me to like... adjust to the Eye of Cthulhu, and I'll never forget it. Like, I feel like it made me such a better player. I never ended up winning the tournament, unfortunately. I think my time was top 3 though, so maybe I won something. The respect of Euromir, maybe. That's probably it. That's what I won. I'll take it any day. Thank you very much, Euromir. Okay, right. Fight's going great. It's going way better than I expected as well, which is the best bit. Okay, health's not great. Health is not great. I was trying to heal them, but I can't even heal because I've got 19 seconds left. And I feel like Fred took it out. I feel like Fred got the victory on that one. I heard a little... Okay, thank you very much. We got a Shield of Cthulhu, and we also got some Crimtane ore. Appreciate you. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it again. Just because I can, and I have the buffs, and I also have the spiked balls. Because I'm like, may as well, you know, get a few extra, little bit of moolah. Okay, that's done. Let me open that up. So we just got a whole bunch more of stuff that we needed. Right, so this is the moment of truth. I really need a blacksmith to move in. So I'm going to place these torches, and come daytime, we are either going to get a blacksmith, or we are not. Truth is, though, I only did that fight for the blacksmith, so I'm not really bothered about, you know, any of the loot. Not really. I'll make all of this up. So let's see. Okay. So I'm not seeing anything new that we can make just yet, and that's probably because we need that armor fabricator. Alright, I'll wait until daytime. So it's daytime, and these NPC houses have filled up pretty quick. We have one room available, and I'm really hoping it ends up being the blacksmith. So fingers crossed, start all your prayers now. So while we're waiting for that, there are a few things that we can be getting on with. We've got two big major things to be doing. Number one is farming out for the harpy armor. So we need to go get some feathers and some cartilages and all that good stuff. But then we also need to get a herb from the Crimson. And this herb will potentially take us to a new boss fight. And this boss is a boss we have never done before here on Chippy's Couch. Can you guess what it is? Do you remember back when I said that I added an extra mod? Do you remember? Well, I'm going to reveal it right now after this quick drum roll. I'm famous for bad drum rolls. But it's going to be Lepus. I'm going to do Lepus in a Thorium series because why not? And to get it, I'm going to need some vile powder. And I never make this when I'm in a Crimson world. Like, I just seem to always have enough stuff to do the Brain of Cthulhu. I always feel like this is something I always used to get in Corruption worlds. I used to be like, right, let me grab my my evil mushrooms. I'm going to make some vile powder. I'm going to make up a crafting thing for the boss and all that, blah, blah, blah. Hey, we got a blacksmith. He's called Kilbus. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Right, let's grab some of this vicious powder. And we need to find a bunny. Now, we've already killed bunnies here on the series, and as you may know, we lost all of our advertising. So, I don't know if we're going to be able to show this absolute gore in Terraria. Hopefully we can. Hopefully it won't mean a black mark against my name. But it's going to rely on finding a bunny. So, if you spot a bunny, let me know. Because I'm going to have to, like, douse it in the powder, and when it's evil, we kill it. And then that will give you an egg, and you use the egg to spawn the boss to get everything you need. Okay? Is that clear? Cool. Alright, Kilbus, I would like to buy from you an arcane armor fabricator. Da-da-da-da. So we got one. Awesome. We'll put it here. So already off the bat, we can make war spears. And I'll make a bunch of these because they're cheap, and I'm not going to be using the yew wood for anything else, considering the fact that it's ranged. And we can also make something else, I'm pretty sure. There are a lot of things that you can make using this. I think the big one, though, is that harpy armor. So let's see. I started building up rope here, but I didn't know if it was actually to a floating island or not. So I assume what we do is we build up from this point here, and then we can farm it out. I was really hoping that a bunny would show up, though. It's early days for that. We'll just have to keep an eye out. Right, let me get up here. How much rope do I have? Rope. Do I not have any in here? For real? Like, have I just been bidding it? Well, you can buy it. That's the thing. So I'll just buy a bunch. Okay, that's probably enough. So we only need enough, really, to take us up to that top bit. And it's good because usually I would build a platform over the water there. But because... Hey, we found a bunny. Time to get the bunny. This bunny did not last long. Oh, my God. I don't want it to fall down there. I should probably use my secret... knife. This thing, the secret knife thing's a bit rubbish, I won't lie. Okay, I didn't get it, but you watch, I'll get one soon. Okay, yeah, I need to build up, but because we've got a water walking boots, we can just walk all over it, which is great. Some master building there. Chaos would be proud of my rope building skills. So as an update, farming is going very well. I had to move my arena though, because that area with the sunken sky island with all the water, it wasn't spawning harpies, but I made a little area off to the left, and this is working out pretty well. I have died a couple times. Yeah, alright. So add 2 death counters onto the death counter, because I know you're keeping track. I appreciate it. So far I've got 19 avian cartilages and 11 feathers. So these need to be 19 each to make a full set of armor. So, yeah, I'm just going to be waiting away, just waiting for some more. God, it was really good. Like, just before I... Oh, there you go. Just before I started talking, I was getting loads of them. And then the second I opened my mouth, the harpies were like, nah, fam. We ain't coming out tonight. We're not going to represent. All right, cool. So, yeah, I'll just be farming away. Thinking about it, do you know what would be cool? If when you used a Technic Scroll and you hit an enemy, like, say it's harder to hit, right? Every time you do that, you should get, like, a small buff. Just like, I don't know, 10 seconds long. Just like a few extra little hit points. I think that'd be cool. Just to make it more incentivizing to use them. Because right now, like, what's the point? You know what I mean? Maybe it gets better with time. Like, maybe as the Technic Scrolls go on, they get more and more interesting. But so I'm basing this off of 1, but I don't know. It's just food for thought. It's just food for thought. Okay, have I got 19? I got 17. If I get 2 from this boy, then we're done. What I get? I just got the 1. I'm getting cursed stuffing though, which is funny. It's not time to do Turkle, but this is where you get the Turkle summon. I think Turkle's in a little bit. Turkle's quite hard, actually. It's definitely not an easy boss. Alright, just one more. Just one more. Okay, that's it. Let's head back home. And let's craft some new stuff. So, flight boots, flight mail, and I don't have enough. Oh, it wasn't even 19. It was more. Right. Okay. Oh. Bunny. Come on, buddy. Oh, there we go. Right. Give me an egg. Give me an egg. All right. No egg for me. Okay, I can make a helmet now. So there are things that we can make. We can make harpy barrages. So you get 75 for quite cheap, which is cool. I want to try these out, but I don't have the stuff for it, so I think I'm going to leave it for today. So we got the flight hat. So let's have a little look at some stats here. So right now, 18 defense, and the set bonus is a chance not to consume, which is great, I guess. Swapping it over, we now have 24 defense, and the set bonus is flight. That's right. You get wings on your back, which is really, really cool. So, I feel like in terms of jump height, we are more than fine right now. I could just do with an egg. Easter's long gone. Just give me an egg, Terraria. Come on. I don't think I want to... Wait, we have a bunny statue, right? I'm pretty sure we do. I feel like I have a bunny statue down by the slime statue. And I feel like I used it, actually, come to think of it, I'm pretty sure I mined it up to place a fireplace. So I might have in here a bunny statue. No, I don't. It's probably still back down there. I think I have one, though. Let me go see if I've got one, because I'll make things easier. Unless this one gives me it. Let's see. Oh, come on. I think these goblin balls... Oh, I didn't mean to take that. These goblin balls are probably a little bit better. Okay, give me an egg. No. Hey, I was right. I actually do have a bunny statue, which is great. So, let's hold this out. So, I assume... I don't know what this is. Okay, so that's the path for the wire. Okay. Okay. So, what we do is we get rid of this. We place this down. And then we... I don't know. We do this, so they can't get out. So I'll keep spawning in a bunch of bunnies. How many will let me have it? It's just free. Okay, it's just free. Right, that's good to know. Right, and then I'm gonna open it up and convert them all. Oh god. No. Why are they so strong? Since when were these bunnies so strong? No. No. I ain't dying to some bunnies. that was a bad attempt. God, that was a train wreck. That was really, really bad. Okay, this is my my current method. So just like leaping up and down. But it's not worked out too well because I didn't get myself a Lepus bunny. So let's see. Am I gonna get an egg? Hey, I got an egg. Oh, that's awesome. Because I'd literally just run out of powder, so I was ready to call it quits. Man, we are pretty lucky sometimes. Like sometimes I'm done and I'm like, all right, we're gonna leave this area. I'm done farming for this. I'm done looking for that. And then out of nowhere, we get ourselves an egg, which is great. Okay. Well, I guess we're gonna give this a go then. You know, I was gonna scrap this. I was gonna say, let's do this tomorrow, boys. But you know, Lepus is a calling. Okay, so what you have to do with Lepus is you have to kill the eggs as it comes along. This feels like a really nice time to do this, especially with the fact that it's being removed, you know, in a couple of days. You know, Lepus really only has... He's got 4 days left in this world, and then Lepus is gone forever. So when you think about it, it's kind of strange. It's not in any other version, right? I don't think it's in... Can somebody confirm, is it in 3DS? I need somebody to watch me record. I need somebody that can fact check Terraria, just so that some of the garbage I say doesn't go out onto the internet. I'm spreading so many rumors. It's what it feels like. Alright. I'm taking a lot of damage from that stomp. That stomp's kind of annoying. Oh god, kill this. So obviously, because of the fact that Lepus is from Constellaria, I don't obviously think it's going to give us... Oh my god. Oh my god, this was a train wreck. Now I got 2 Lepus, boys. So this is really dark, but 1 Lepus is almost down, and I'm just gonna kill the other now. This has taken way longer than I'd actually like to admit. This was a bad idea. All right, Lepus, I'm sorry, but I'm glad to see you go. Like, see you later, fam. We don't need you in Terraria anymore. Nah, I'm only kidding. I actually like Lepus a little bit. I mean, he's quirky. I mean, I hope they continue to add seasonal events into Terraria. I think seasonal events are fun, if you ask me. It's a pretty random fight for Terraria, let's just say that. I mean, we're playing a modded version, but the original concept is still just as wacky. Right, I saw that big egg. No way Lepus should get away with a big egg right before the end. So this was definitely a first, but there we go. Comes with an expert treasure bag. We open that up, and we get ourselves a jacket of Ostara. We get another suspicious egg, and we get Ostara's gift, equipable. Enemies have a chance of leaving chocolate eggs on death. Broken eggs drop life hearts and mana crystals. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So I think with that rounds off today's episode of the throwing class. If you did enjoy, be sure to give it a big fat thumbs up. And the comment for today is... Alright, there's no comment. I can't think of one. Thank you all for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.